Jelly Roll was never the same after meeting Bunnie XO. Jelly Roll's fame has skyrocketed in the last few years, and it is hard to go a week without reading about the singer. Fans' interest in Jelly Roll's music is matched only by an interest in his fascinating life, which has included a number of tragic events and challenges. Of all things Jelly, it is probably his relationship with wife Bunnie XO that has warranted the most public attention. Bunnie XO has herself become a public figure by way of her popular podcast, and like her hubby, she has vulnerably shared her life story with fans. This has meant having intimate and raw conversations about her years working as an escort, her issues with addiction, her role as a stepmother, and more. Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO have been married since 2016, and neither has shied away from expressing their love on social media or in interviews. They have also been unafraid to talk about the more complex or uncomfortable parts of their marriage, including Jelly Roll's infidelity, a temporary breakup in 2018, and the fact that their marriage is now an open one. Because of their willingness to be real with fans about their own and joint highs and lows, people have gravitated toward both Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO. It is hard not to root for them, especially considering how much Jelly's life has changed for the better with Bunnie XO in it. Jelly Roll was never the same after meeting Bunnie XO. Keep reading to see how. Even those with very limited knowledge about Jelly Roll probably know that the singer's song, Save Me, was a huge hit. A remixed version of the song, featuring country singer Lainey Wilson, was on the Billboard Top 100 for 37 weeks in 2023, peaking at number 19. This is not the only hit song with a title screaming for help, as Jelly Roll's I Am Not Okay and Somebody Save Me also reference his struggles and need for guidance. It's well known that the singer comes from a troubled background and even spent time in prison. Someone did, in fact, step in to save Jelly Roll, but it was not Wilson or Post Malone, Eminem, or any other musical collaborator. It would require about 10 hands to document the number of times Jelly Roll has praised his wife Bunnie XO for totally turning his life around, but a few instances stand out. Take, for example, a 2023 Facebook post that the singer made simply to display appreciation for his partner. To watch what this woman has overcame and her passion and determination to be something better has inspired me from the moment I met her. She saved me in one of the darkest times of my life. She has been nothing but supportive, he wrote. In a Facebook post from 5 years prior, Jelly Roll expressed similar sentiments about Bunnie XO's impact on his trajectory. This woman changed my life. She literally changed the way everything works for me and how I function as human. She made me step my game up in all facets, he wrote. Bunnie XO offered Jelly Roll a place to stay before they were even dating. Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO married in 2016, eloping in a small chapel in Las Vegas, not even a year after first meeting. But Bunnie XO was helping Jelly Roll get his life on track even before they walked down the aisle, and even before they were officially a couple. The pair first met in 2015 when Bunnie XO attended one of the singer's shows at Country Saloon, a venue in Las Vegas. Though they spent time talking backstage, Bunnie XO was in a relationship at the time, and nothing romantic occurred. The couple kept in touch, and before long, Bunnie XO was back on the market. They split, and I'm not going to act like I shot my shot. She kind of shot hers, Jelly Roll said on the King and the Sting and the Wing Clips podcast. Armed with the knowledge that Bunnie XO was interested, Jelly Roll let her know that he intended to drive to Vegas where she lived, but he did not to shoot music video content. Since the singer was unhoused at the time, Bunnie XO offered him a place to stay. It's a white trash love story, Jelly Roll said on the same podcast. When I hugged her, I could just feel the genuineness of her. I could tell it wasn't an act, he said on the Taste of Country Nights podcast. Things quickly escalated from there, and soon Bunnie XO was helping Jelly Roll find his own place and build stability for his daughter. Bunnie XO helped Jelly Roll get custody of his daughter. When they started getting to know each other, Jelly Roll was transparent with Bunnie XO about his messy situation. At the time, Jelly Roll had one daughter, Bailee Ann DeFord, over whom he wanted but did not yet have full custody. He also had a child on the way, son Noah Buddy DeFord, with another previous girlfriend. None of this deterred Bunnie XO, who had no biological kids of her own. Instead, She made it her mission to help Jelly Roll gain custody over his daughter, perhaps not even realizing that she would be helping to raise Bailee in the future. She told me no matter what happened between us, she wanted to help me get custody of Bailee, Jelly Roll said in a Mother's Day 2023 Instagram post. In the years since, Bunnie XO has taken on a maternal role and has become incredibly close with Bailee, who calls her mom. But in those early days, her main concern was ensuring Jelly Roll got full custody of Bailee, which meant finding him a place to live and a lawyer to help him with his case. Dude, I'm broke. I can't afford the lawyer. I can't afford anything. What am I gonna put the kid in the van? I'm living out of, like, a 96 van, Jelly Roll recalled on the Bus Sin with the Boys podcast. And Bunnie's like, I'll help you. So Bunnie bankrolled the whole S.T.
And she never talks about that.
It's a true story. Bunnie XO got sober to help Jelly Roll raise his kids. Both Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO had troubled childhoods that lacked stable parental role models. Jelly Roll's parents divorced when he was 13, and he lived mostly with his mom Donna DeFord, who struggled with mental health issues and substance addiction. Bunnie XO's mother left her when she was a baby, and the relationship with her stepmother was so toxic that Bunnie XO left home at only 14. It makes sense, then, that both Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO cared deeply about being fully present for the kids and about setting a good example. Establishing stability and consistency for Bailee Ann DeFord has been especially imperative, as she has lived with Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO full-time for nearly the entirety of their relationship. For Bunnie XO, then, becoming a stepmother and full-time guardian meant getting sober had to be a priority. She was at the time addicted to pills, cocaine, and alcohol, but stopped cold turkey when she realized she was repeating familial patterns, marking the beginning of her stunning transformation. I think I've always had the fear of ending up like my mom, Bunnie XO said in a TikTok video. Just being with Jay, I wanted to be a better example for his daughter. Because we ended up getting full custody of Bailee in January of 2017. While she is in her life, addiction and legal issues have kept Bailee's mother from being able to provide adequate care, which made Bunnie XO want to be sober even more, having grown up in a similar situation. Bunnie XO is helping Jelly Roll on his own journey with substances. Bunnie XO quit pills and cocaine in 2017 and cut out alcohol entirely in 2018, but her husband was not ready to get sober at that time. In fact, Jelly Roll, who went to jail more than 40 times on drug-related charges prior to becoming famous, is still not sober in the strictest definition of the word. He has, however, made pivotal changes to his behavior and shifted his usage in thoughtful ways that have benefited his life and that of his family. There is no doubt that Bunnie XO played a massive role in what she calls Jelly Roll's soberish journey. When Bunnie got off of pills and coke, I got off of pills and lean because I drank a lot of codeine, Jelly Roll admitted on Bus Sin with the Boys. He quit cocaine a few years later, but has yet to fully quit weed or alcohol. While Jelly Roll still drinks, he now only does so with purpose, such as to mark celebrations or for events such as the Beer Olympics. The singer also goes to support meetings when he is struggling. I just out of an abundance of respect for the people who really got off the drugs completely and the alcohol and the weed don't necessarily claim to be a part of the program, because I respect their work and I would never want to diminish it with some of my actions, but AA has done a lot for me, Jelly Roll told People. Bunnie XO has helped motivate Jelly Roll on his weight loss journey. In addition to his relationship with substances, Jelly Roll has also been trying to lose weight and increase his fitness with the full support of Bunnie XO. And compared to past attempts, the singer has an extra motivator this time. My wife and I are talking about having a baby, and it really made me realize at almost 40 I was like, that means I've got to live till at least 60. I've got to see this kid into college, he said on the Bus Sin with the Boys podcast. My plan was never to be 60. It was to be like 55. But now I'm like, well, I'd like to see my 60s. You know what I mean? And that really lit it up. Jelly Roll lost about 70 pounds in the 5 months he spent training for a 5K race. I've been really kicking ass, man. I'm doing 2 to 3 miles a day for 6 days a week. I'm doing 20 to 30 minutes in the sauna, 6 minutes in a cold plunge every day. I'm eating healthy right now, he told People a month before the race. I was thinking I plan on losing another 100 and something that if I feel this good down this weight, man, I can only imagine what I'm going to feel like by the time I go on tour. The 5K made the Save Me singer feel so great that he immediately declared a half marathon was next up on the agenda. Bunnie XO defends Jelly Roll when he won't defend himself. Jelly Roll has been characteristically open about his struggle with weight, which he has dealt with since he was a young child. For example, in one 2018 Instagram post, the singer confessed to hating his relationship with food and to his embarrassment for having gained back 60 pounds after losing 200. He also detailed his rock bottom, writing, "In 2015, the DR's scale only weighed to 500 pounds. They suggested I go to meat processor or truck stop to get my actual weight. It was one of the most embarrassing days of my life, and the bottom line, I had done it to myself. I continued to spiral out of control and dealt with the news by more food, more drugs, and more liquor. Despite letting people in on his food addiction, multiple attempts to drop the pounds, and the ways that obesity affects him, not all fans have been kind when it comes to commenting on Jelly Roll's body." While the singer does not directly respond to body shaming he experiences, Bunnie XO is not afraid to go after bullies who leave hurtful comments. She has also defended Jelly Roll on her podcast, Dumb Blonde, where she acknowledged the impact on her hubby. "My husband got off the internet because he is so tired of being bullied about his king weight, and that makes me want to cry because he is the sweetest angel baby," she said. "Don't bully people because you never know where they are mentally." Bunnie XO is Jelly Roll's anchor and backbone. While Jelly Roll sings in a genre that is not especially known for male singers expressing vulnerability, the term bro country exists for a reason, and previously worked in another that is even less open to males showing emotion. He makes no efforts to hide his sensitivity. There are dozens of instances of Jelly crying on video, and he loves a long, poignant social media post where he can express his deep feelings. While some of these posts are heartbreaking, others are incredibly uplifting. And none are sweeter than the appreciation posts Jelly Roll makes to celebrate and honor his wife, Bunnie XO. He does these on birthdays, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, and sometimes just at random. There is no question that Jelly Roll adores Bunnie XO, but their bond goes deeper than that. The star frequently references the way that his wife grounds him, providing a stability that he never had in his earlier years. For example, he referred to Bunnie XO as his anchor in a 2024 Facebook birthday tribute and as his backbone in life in a 2020 Instagram post made for no other reason than to praise the podcastu and their marriage. "She taught me to not just weather the storm, but to dance in the rain. She taught me how to build a deep-rooted friendship in our relationship that supersedes everything. My wife is the epitome of sometimes God sends his most unlikely messengers with the biggest message," Jelly Roll wrote on Facebook. Jelly Roll takes pride in how Bunnie XO empowers women. There are clearly many reasons for Jelly Roll to love Bunnie XO, who is beautiful and caring and fiercely loyal. But in addition to loving his wife, Jelly Roll has also expressed how much he admires various things about her, including her resilience and her determination to start a podcast on her own terms. "I've never been moved more by a story than the story of my wife. To watch what this woman has overcame and her passion and determination to be something better has inspired me from the moment I met her," he wrote in his 2023 Bunnie Appreciation post on Facebook. "I watched her build her own platform, her own podcast, and her own team with zero help from me. She wanted to do it on her own. She didn't want to be just Jelly Roll's wife." Jelly Roll is particularly proud of the way Bunnie XO creates community and her desire to use her story to empower other women. "Watching what you have built on social media and with your podcast is amazing. To see the way you inspire people, especially other women, makes my heart want to explode with joy," Jelly Roll wrote to his wife in an August 2024 Instagram post celebrating their 8th anniversary. "The amount of women who come up to me and say they relate to you and love your content makes my soul smile." The Dumb Blonde podcast has become so popular that Bunnie XO retired from sex work in 2023. Jelly Roll has been creatively inspired by Bunnie XO. Bunnie XO has been in Jelly Roll's life for nearly a decade, and her impact cannot be understated. The singer has expressed admiration for everything from Bunnie XO's commitment to sobriety to her mothering skills to her ability to touch others with her content. These things have inspired Jelly Roll to make positive changes to his own behaviors. But it is not just the singer's desire to live more healthfully and be a great parent that have been affected by Bunnie XO's presence, it is also his work. After all, Jelly Roll's brand has been built on sadness and struggles, not happiness. The fact that he has a full-on love song on his newest album, Beautifully Broken, is a clear change of tone for the star. A few weeks before the October 2024 release of Beautifully Broken, Bunnie XO posted a teaser of the song Jelly Roll wrote for her on TikTok. Fans went crazy in the comments, despite not even being provided with a song title. Though the album is still majority dark content about addiction, pain, and suffering, Bunnie XO's love song, which is called Woman and which Billboard ranked number 2 when it assessed the album's 22 tracks, is not the only song that evokes positive feelings. Others include Smile So Much and Grace, both of which emphasize the power of redemption and celebrate Jelly Roll's resilience.